But they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. The calendar is turning to Sunday in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
All right, whatever. So, he's on Pittsburgh comments, all type of stuff, just like he's trying to be hard to be seen. You know what I'm saying? And usually when somebody talks stuff, dissing on the internet, it's usually stuff like, man, I heard he's not really from Chicago, or, he's not a real, or, I don't believe that, you don't believe when he's talking about his rap, something along those lines. Not never anything about, when I see you, or I'm going to do this. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that, like threatening. So I just made a promise to myself, like, I'm like, man, if I ever see this dude, like, I'm not going to try to, like, knock him out. I'm just going to, like, really break him, like, really, like, hurt him. You know what I'm saying? And, like, bad. So I end up seeing him, like,
you recognize what
I recognize him. I'm trying to do
Wait. He was an employee at IHOP.
He's an employee at IHOP, yeah. But he tried to, and he low key, like, because I went somewhere to eat, so I wouldn't expect to see anybody that I know.
Wait, so you walked into IHOP and you actually recognize the dude that left a comment on your Facebook page?
I walked in IHOP and seen him work.
Credit Karma connects your finances in one place to help your hard work pay off. Download the app to get started. Dear Jelly Caramel Squares makes life a bite better.
Well, I mean, did you go to his Facebook page and saw that he worked at IHOP previously?
No.
So this is just total surprise.
Yeah, he probably just started working there or something like that.
Pancakes and suddenly and
I was looking, I ordered my food, and I see like the back of his head, like going in the kitchen. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's the dude. So it's like, now I probably shouldn't eat here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But spitting food.
Right. So then I'm like, okay, I see older guy back there working. So I'm like, no, I'm going to stay, eat the food, and I can picture that. Oh, yeah, Montana seen I won, and he ran out of here and left. I'm like, no, I'm going to stay, I'm going to eat the food. And just in case he's spitting or not, I'm going to beat the shit out of him. So it's like, okay, so that went that way, and it's just like, I'm not a bully or nothing like that, So I give people a chance to, like, be the same person you was. The internet in my face. And it's always the utmost respect when I see somebody, but this dude, I guess because his co-workers was around, it's like another black lady in there, and, other white people. I don't know, I guess. But I asked him about it, I'm like, yo, ain't you the dude from there? And he's like, oh, you to my face? Yeah, because it's 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm like, what was, and he like, niggas just be feel like you be,
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And some room to maneuver. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A huge play there on 4th down. That's sort of a prime example, is it not, of selling out defensively on 4th and short?
It certainly is, because what you're doing defensively is saying you're going to stop them right there at the line of scrimmage or make a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Instead, they get just enough of a hole chopped, and you're thin on the 2nd and 3rd levels, then you become a chaser instead of a tackler.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Fournette They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, these two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. To Mixon on the check down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Burrow. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Flushed out right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Being chased out left. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
On first down, Monk, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Second down and 3. Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Touchdown! Joe Mixon with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. Six yards left on second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Mayfield on first down. Flushed out right. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll run on first down. Monk. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mayfield on play action. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor. I think in this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air. Maybe you can get 6 out of it instead of 3.
Yeah, see what happens. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got his big tight end here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Flush to his right.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
Well, Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And, Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season. Because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Second down and 8.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Mayfield with it once more. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. On first down, Monk.
72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Check 4, check 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Monk. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
They'll run on first down. Monk. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Alert, alert, alert.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. Airing it out deep for Smith. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot, so what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? They're passing here, Joe Burrow. His throw caught at about the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. They had just lost the lead. That deficit sure didn't take long to erase. They return the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Love the thunderbolt that just came out of that one. That puts them in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question, your defense just gave up a score that put you behind. Will that score you just added on the board will energize them? Or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right. Otherwise, that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Now the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. Burrow looking to pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Mixon. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Play action. It's Burrow. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Mixon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. To throw, Burrow. Flush to his right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
They'll try the left side. Monk, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Short gain, minus 2 points. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. Right back to him on 1st down.
And that won't help much. Only a yard on 1st down.
Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now Mayfield.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown.
Hey, man, that's some bullshit, my dog. What the fuck, man?
So for those of
That nigga got a 99 safety back there, though. Like, what the fuck, homie? That nigga got a 99 safety back there, though, bro. Bro. That shit's so bullshit, homie. This nigga, the game so flawed, dog. Like, what the fuck, homie?
even though they run successful.
That nigga don't want to play this fuck shit, bro.
Less than 10 seconds on the clock, but they're worried about.
Man, bro, that shit so bullshit, homie.
Yeah, so you go for it here.
That shit so bullshit, homie. Like, what the fuck,
They
dog?
could actually lose.
That shit so flawed, dog.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
A fun and entertaining game here.